come to the top of the mat. If you want, you can close your eyes. You can bring your hands, one hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest, and just take some time to feel your breath. Just let your breath flow naturally in through your nose and out through your nose. Take some time here to connect to the present moment, to calm down a little bit more, to center yourself, and to arrive more and more into the present moment. Now feel into your right foot. Feel into the whole foot, from the heel to the inner side and the outer side, to the ball and each single toe. And feel the weight of your right foot. And feel into your left foot. Into your left heel, the inside and the outside of your left foot, into your ball and each single toe. And feel the weight on your left foot. Now feel the weight on both feet. Feel in the grounding of your feet, the stability, and with the next inhale, feel into your spine, lengthen a bit more your spine and your neck, and on the exhale, anchor more into your feet. Take some more inhale and exhale. On each inhale, lengthen a bit more your spine, the crown of your head towards the sky. And on the inhale, anchor yourself down a little bit more. Feel the ground that's supporting you. And slowly, slowly, you can release your arms down. If you want, you can open your eyes. Namaste. Ground your feet through the four corners into your mat. Lift up your kneecaps. Find a neutral position in your spine, in your pelvis. Engage your core. Find space into your rib bones. Open your chest. Relax your shoulders, lengthen your neck, and soften your face. Mountain pose. You can bring your feet together, or you can keep your feet a little bit more apart, just how it feels better for you. Inhale, lift up your arms over the side towards the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Bring your hands next to your feet. If you want, bend slightly your knees, relax your head towards the mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift your torso up, bring your arms over the side towards the ceiling, arch slightly back, upward salute pose. Exhale, fall forward, and standing forward fold, frame your feet with your hands, relax your neck down, relax your head. Inhale, step your right foot back, lower your right knee towards the mat. Inhale, open your chest, low lunge. You can bring your fingertips on the mat so you find more length to open. Your neck is in one line with your spine. Tuck in your toes. Lift up your right knee. Step your right foot next to your left foot into forward fold. Again. Step your right foot back. Lower your left knee. Low lunge. Ground your hands into the mat. Press your hands in the mat. Tuck in your right toes. Lift your right knee up and step your left foot next to your right foot into a plank pose. Engage your core. Your body is in one line from your heel to the top of your head. Inhale, lift up your hips towards the sky into a downward facing dog. Press your hands into the mat. Gaze towards your knees. Slightly bend your knees. Find length in your spine. Relax your head between your arms. And walk your heels one by one into the mat. Walk the dog. And find even deep breaths. Gaze towards your hands. Inhale and step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee. Low lunge. Inhale, step your left foot next to your right foot. Standing forward fold. Relax your head down. Inhale all the way up. Lift up your arms towards the sky. Arch slightly back. Exhale, release your arms next to your body. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift up your arms towards the sky. Upward salute pose. Exhale, release your arms. Place your hands next to your feet. Standing forward fold. Press your hands into the mat. Step your left foot back. Lower your left knee. Open your chest. Find length in your spine. Low lunge. Slightly gaze in front of you. Inhale. Place your hands on the mat. Lift up your left knee. Step your right foot next to your left foot into a plank pose. Exhale. Lower your knees on the mat. Your chest and your chin. Your elbows next to your body into 8-limb pose. Inhale. Flow through your hands into baby cobra pose. Tuck in your toes, press your hands into the mat and lift up your hips towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Take some breath here. Take some time. If you want, walk your heels down. one by one. Find length and let your breath flow evenly. Gaze towards your hands and step your right foot and then your left foot in between your hands, standing forward fold. Inhale all the way up, your arms over the side towards the sky. Exhale, mountain pose. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms over the side, up towards the sky. Exhale, fall forward, standing forward fold. Step your right foot back, lower your right knee and low lunge. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. You can stay here, that's the first option. Next option, you can bring your elbows, your forearms on the mat into a lizard pose. Just observe what feels right for you. Lower the chest towards the mat. Slightly gaze in front of you. Take a couple of breaths here. Place your hands on the mat. Bring your left hand to the outside of your foot and walk your foot back to the center. Tuck in your toes, lift up your right knee. Step your left foot next to your right foot into a down dog. Find length here. You can walk your heels or find stillness. Connect to your breath. Gaze towards your hands. And step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee. Slightly gaze in front of you. Bring your right arm inside next to your right foot. Walk your foot towards the outer edge of the mat. Lizard pose. First option, you press your hands into the mat. Next option, you bring your forearms on the mat. Try to find length in your spine. Two more breaths. Come back on your hands. Bring your right arm to the outside of your right foot. Walk your foot back to the center. Press your hands into the mat. Tuck in your toes. Inhale, lift up your left knee. And step your right foot next to your left foot into a down dog. Exhale, lower your knees, chest, chin to the mat. Your elbows next to your chest. Inhale into the baby cobra pose. Press the top of your feet into the mat. Tuck in your toes. Inhale into a down dog. Gaze between your hands. Lift up your left foot towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot in between of your hands. Lower your right knee. Bend your right knee and bring the heel of your right knee towards your right hip. Bring the fingertips of your left hand to the mat. Inhale and bring your right arm behind your back towards your left foot. And feel the stretching in your right thigh. And stay for a couple of breaths here. And keep on breathing. Gently release your arm, lower your right foot on the mat. Bring your right hand next to your left foot. Press your hands into the mat, tuck in your right toes. Inhale, lift up your right knee, step your left foot next to your right foot into a down dog. Inhale, lift up your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Lower your left knee. Gently gaze in front of you. Lift up your left foot and bring it towards your hips. And inhale, lift up your left arm and bring it towards your left foot. And find a nice stretch in your left thigh. Release your foot again down on the mat. Press your hands into the mat. Lift up your left knee and step your right foot next to your left foot into a down dog. Lift up your right leg and step it between your hands. Lower your left knee. Bring the top of the foot to the mat. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Step your left knee a little bit closer to your right heel. Bend your left knee and bring your left heel towards your left hip. Inhale. Bring your right hand towards your right foot, left foot, and the left hand grab your left foot and come up with your torso and feel the stretching in your quadriceps. Your right leg is really active. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up your left knee. Step your right foot next to your left foot into a down dog. And vinyasa. Exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, flow through into baby cobra pose. Tuck in your toes. Inhale, lift up your hips towards the sky and find length in the spine. Relax your neck, gaze towards your knees, slightly bend your knees and roll your shoulder outwards. Inhale, lift up your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower your right knee. Inhale, press your left foot into the mat. Lift up your torso. And now lift up your bring your right heel towards your seat. Inhale, lift up your torso and bring one hand after the other to the top of your foot and open your chest. And if you want, you can bring your heel a little bit closer to your seat to find more stretching in your quadriceps. Exhale, release, lower your right foot to the mat, bring your fingertips on the mat, and now press your hands into the mat. Inhale, lift up your right knee, and step your left foot next to your right foot into a down dog. stay here for 2 more breaths. And find length over the whole spine. Release your neck. And feel the energy that's going up from your hands to your seat and down into your feet again. Exhale, lower your knees on the mat. Lift up your torso, come into a kneeling pose. Bring your hands towards your sacrum, fingers facing towards the mat. You can tuck in your toes or bring the top of the feet on the mat. Inhale, lift up your chest. Exhale, press your hips in front of you and slightly arch your upper back. You can gaze in front of you or you can take your head with you. Really gently gaze towards the sky, what is more comfortable for you and for your neck. And feel the stretching in your thighs. Inhale, gently come back again and sit down. Close your eyes for a moment.